right, guys, we're going to do something a little different this week. We're here before the game. I'm here with Chris Thoburn, who does the YouTube channel. Man, you've been at practices all week. What have you seen?
The guys have been working really hard this week. Coach Mook, at the end of both even the High Point and Western Michigan game, there were some things that he wasn't too thrilled with. They worked really hard at practice this week. It wasn't one of those practice, hey, we're just going to go through the motions. The guys were working hard. They were pushing each other. They were coaching each other. They looked really good in practice, really, really focused going into this game this week.
Good. I say last week I was at the game. It was very intense. The atmosphere was almost like a playoff or a championship game. It was really, really cool. Hopefully we get somewhat of the same atmosphere here tonight.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, with it being a Friday night and retro night, it's going to be pretty neat. And
it's raining out, so just come on down.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, what's better to do in Wheeling on a rainy Friday night than come see football? I mean, and obviously we have one of the best teams in the league. I mean, we're very, very thankful to have that. What did you see out of Brown? I know he's got a little bit of nagging injury. I mean, what did you see out of him this week in practice?
He looked great on the dropbacks and everything. He was finding his men. You know, a few things he was kind of trying on the long ball. You know, might have underthrown one or two, but looked great. Looked like that rhythm's getting there with these wide receivers. I mean, these are guys he hasn't really played with before, so getting to know everybody. The team is really starting to gel together, and that's what I like. But like I said, a very, very intense practice, and got to give it to these local guys, man. Connor Arlia coming up with the big game-winning interception in that game against West Michigan, and then Cole Smelly, of course, with the interception there.
Absolutely, man. It sealed it up. Mm-hmm. So the kicking game definitely going to be a bigger factor tonight than it was last week. I had a conversation earlier with Prevost. He said he's happy to be home. Mm-hmm. He likes the arena definitely better than theirs. Not much kicking going on there. The ceiling was so low. Hopefully you get to call a couple Unos tonight. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. You know, he did tell me, I mean, every kick that he does adjust, whether he has to go further in the corner, if he can move back further. Now, I actually got a little bit of perspective because I went on the field of practice before the guys got here, and I kind of looked at what he looks at. And even though the scoreboard is pretty high, you can tell that, oh man, if you get a little too much foot into that, it's going to go right up into the scoreboard. So I definitely see what he's seeing now. But even when you get into that corners, it's very, very possible to be able to get the Uno. And we're lucky to have a guy like Anthony Prevost, the Swiss Army knife, as you always call him. I got to bring that up every time because this is the man that came up with that one. But, I mean, he could do it all out there. And, of course, yes, I'd like to call an Uno, but I want to see a touchdown from him as well.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's probably going to get more than likely a shot to return a kick. I mean, he's the guy, like I said, he does it all. I mean, I'm sure if West Banco asked him, he'd sell popcorn. I mean, he just does it all.
Yeah.
So once again, guys, 7 o'clock kickoff. Just sitting here waiting for the game. Come down, come hang out with us. It's going to be a good time. So you're 4-0 West Virginia Rough Riders against the 2-0 New England Bobcats. So we'll see you, hopefully.